For years, I've had what I call a goal board. I'm a big believer in writing things down. I think it's a lot easier to hold yourself accountable if you'll write them down.
Peter Malnati joins the list of champions at the Sanderson Farms Championship.
For second-year PGA Tour member Peter Malnati, one goal was taken off the board early in the 2015-16 season, a win on golf's highest stage.
It was super fun and super exciting, but also I had a sense of internal calm, even if it wasn't, showing externally.
The victory shows just how far he's come after failing to keep his card following the 2013-14 season.
I made 5 of 18 cuts as a rookie, and I got beat up a little bit. I did not feel like I was good enough to compete at the PGA Tour level. I felt overwhelmed and, outmatched. First thing for me, it all starts with my process. I expect 20 full weeks practice routine, 20 light weeks of practice routine, and 10 weeks where I get to take it easy and not have any practice requirements myself. Those are my process goals. I just wanted to have the feeling that I belonged out there. At the end of that year, I knew I had to do something. I set a practice regimen, which is something I've always done to an extent, but I really was very specific with it for that off season.
He's one of the most disciplined and, really focused individuals that I've ever met. He likes to practice. He enjoys the game. He enjoys that process.
The way that I prepare is probably one of my greatest assets, and it's not going through the motions. On these 4, I'm really going to think about, as I come into the hit, trying to clear this left hip a little bit better and get it working away from the ball that way. It's almost a competition with myself to see how well I can do these things. That was sweet. That just heightens my focus, and then because of that, I think the practice translates better to on course in the tournament.
It didn't take long for Malnati to see his hard work pay off, winning in his 4th start on the Web.com Tour in 2015 en route to reclaiming his PGA Tour card for this season.
It was a good testament to the work that I put in during the offseason, and that felt nice to see that work be validated with good play. Number 2 is some performance goals. I want to make greater than or equal to 33.3% of my putts from 10 to 15 feet.
Malnati is close to reaching that goal. He's making just under 33% of his putts from that distance and has been strong with the flat stick overall, ranking 9th in strokes gained putting this season.
This man is a magician around the greens.
The strongest aspect of my game is putting. There are definitely times when I feel I have a perfect feel for the pace of the greens. That week at Sanderson Farms, there were very few putts that I stood over and didn't think I had a nice chance to make. Number 3, live my personal goals. These define the way that I want to live. It's a way to help me keep sport in perspective, and it's also a way to help me deal with some of the pressure that comes with competing at the highest level.
Malnati is not only dealing with the pressures of the PGA Tour, he is thriving this season, already posting 3 top 10s and a victory to start 2016.
My unfinished business was to get back and get to a point where I felt comfortable there. With my win, I would say that I officially made it.
We are over the moon with everything that has happened. It's just a feel-good story that makes you believe in hard work and the process to get you to where you want to be.
If I put in the work and do it the right ways and stay committed to it, I can compete and keep getting better.